frantic mess from the get-go. But once again, Barcelona, they have it within themselves. They got the minerals. And honestly, what is your summation of this game? Just like overall, like what were you when you were watching the game? Obviously, we are pro Madrid, us, we're just like as supporters, but we always analyze with an unbiased point of view. So, watching the game for you,
I don't know, but I feel like same old. Barcelona will be shaky on defense. They will give you chances, but they'll make sure that when you are open, we will take our chances.
100%.
Yeah, and we mentioned in the previous games review of their away game at Mallorca. Before Mallorca went down to 9 men, Mallorca also had chances to kill the game or to take the lead against Barcelona. They didn't take theirs. The game ended 3-0. Levante, on the other hand, were clinical. They were clinical.
They took their chances.
Because I'm looking at the first goal. Romero. We all know Uti, Barcelona's defenders. Barcelona's defense as a whole would be weakened by the departure of the experienced Inigo Martinez. And Ronaldo Araujo hasn't been at his best for the past couple of months, I'd say. He's been off it. He hasn't regained the levels that he was at, I think, in 2022.
During peak Xavi years, that's the best version or iteration that we ever saw of Ronaldo Araujo. And I just feel like we really, I don't know if it's the injuries maybe, or it's just, I don't know.
I think it's that, and also like lack of continuity in the lineup.
In the lineup,
as you mentioned,
he's lost his,
they signed Inigo Martinez just as a stopgap to wait for him to come back for the injury. We didn't expect Inigo Martinez to hit the ground,
hit the ground running the way that he did,
But now it showed that Barcelona were comfortable letting go of Inigo Martinez because they thought Ronaldo Araujo, one of our captains, is going to come in, slot in well along with Kubasi. So they're still on track with their plan with Koundé, Balde, Ronaldo Araujo, Kubasi as their back four. That's what they've been building fairly. But it's still leaking goals though.
It's still it's
still leaking goals. And I saw the shot Kubasi there with the young boy finish.
Shame, man. I think I like the fact that you mentioned the fact that this is a interesting situation in the sense of they've kept most of their star players, the superstars that really took them to the highest that they reached last year at domestic treble. But them losing that one player in that one specific position, all of a sudden kind of makes the complexity. I'm not saying he was the end all be all, but obviously you need to
He was the leader. He was the voice.
That's what I'm saying. I think that continuity makes a massive difference. It goes a long way, and you could tell. I think just obviously we keep on saying that high line. It's gonna you know that's what they're gonna do, and in any moment, like, they can get caught out, and you just need to take that opportunity, and they did that.
Levante exposed it.
They exposed it, and obviously the was that a penalty for you? I see a lot of people making...
In context, it was, because the shot was on target. If the shot was going elsewhere, I would have agreed with the referee if he said no penalty, but that handball had consequence, because Morales' shot was on target. What if the shot led to a goal? So it was sort of a denial of a goal scoring chance with the hand. Yes, it's sort of in a natural position, but at that moment you're punished as a defender for wrong positioning, because you should have closed him down, or you should have like made sure in some other ways that was like poor defending from Balde. And these type of rules are meant to like make sure that you don't cheat the game, sort of, because like that shot was on target. You were meandering in the box and it hit your hand. Oh, it's not a penalty. I got away with that.
The problem with these ones, the continuity, because one moment it is, one moment it isn't. So that's why there's a lot of like, people up in arms. But I think at the end of the day, I do agree with you in the sense that obviously the way that it is, the interpretation of the rules now in terms of the new rules that have been implemented, meaning in that instance that was a penalty. So, but I think for me, okay, did you think in that moment that Levante got this? Thank you very much.
Let's see the first 15 minutes of the first half.
Because I'm like, But this is Barca. I think obviously new season. So this is the first time they did this all the time last year. This season, new season, do they still have that juice? Do they still have that energy? Because even in preseason, they played Abu Vissel Kobe and all these like other teams that you know, Seoul FC. We didn't really see them getting tested against like hard opposition. So obviously, this is the first time they're like very direct and very like tough. Again, team in Levante. But hey, and then fine, the game kind of flows and, jeez.
And you know what, Mark Casado, bro. I don't think he covered himself well in this game because Mark Bernal is back, Casado is there, and I think Frankie de Jong was rested in this game. So this was Casado's chance, maybe.
Just to kind of do something,
And it showed that Levante were able to just pierce through.
Like, a lot of times. Levante, they had a lot of opportunities.
Barcelona's midfield through their captain, Martinez. And it was imbalanced in the first half, I must say, from a Barcelona's perspective, because they did a lot of wing play in this one.
A lot
of wing play in this one, and at times the fullbacks would push forward. Their midfield would be closer to the opposition's goal, whereas like when Levante won the ball, it was so easy to bypass and they had ground to run through. And I think Hansi Flick hit the nail on the head when he made these changes, bringing on Gavi. We know Gavi is a guy who brings a bit of dog in him.
Yeah, in terms of he's got legs, he's got energy. He's very
He's gonna work in midfield, and also taking out Rashford, who was lively in the first couple of minutes. He
was, yeah.
But the problem came because they were Rashford and Bale. They have this interesting connection that they've been building, and I noticed Balde also had this video where he said, if there's one player I'd like to play with from England, it's Marcus Rashford. And I saw that it was great, but they were closer to the 18-yard box, leaving space in behind. So that's why he put Danny Olmo in, who will shift into that cam position, moving Rafinha back, who has a better work rate in terms of covering ground down his left side. And I feel like that allowed Barcelona back into the game for me. They got their first goal, Yamal, pass to Pedri.
Beautiful goal from Pedri, by the way.
Yeah,
beautiful goal.
My man of the match.
Yeah.
My man of the match.
It's kind of crazy how he's just, kind of really just not even like kept such a momentum from like that. Obviously, there was that season where he played like a bajillion games, and you just look at this young prospect, look at what he becomes. Yeah. And he's just kind of like gone in strides. I'd say he's not a GA midfielder. No. He's a midfielder that you watch and you see that, exactly.
Yeah.
You can tell that, his ability to kind of get out of half spaces, his ability to see opponents, just his ability to kind of sense what the game needs.
Yeah.
Like, are we slowing it down? Are we keeping it are we doing it fast? Yeah. And I think in these types of instances, you need players like that.
Yeah.
You need players like that who are just going to take the game by the scruff of the neck to say, guys, let's go. And I do feel like this team, they have that mentality of just, guys, let's go. This game is not over until it's over.
Yeah.
Which is going to bode well for them for the season. Obviously, teams are going to be watching this Levante performance saying, okay, interesting.
Every Celta Vigo had a game like this last season. It's everyone knows how to beat this team, bro.
They know how to score against them. They don't know how to beat them, because for you to beat them, you need to kill them.
Yeah.
Right? You need to, and that's the thing with this team, and that's just the thing that really is impressive. The fact that they don't know when to quit. They are unrelenting. They're just keeping on going, and the quality that they have.
Yeah.
Rafinha, again, another player who I can say imposed himself a lot more when they were in that swing of things. And I think also Ferran Torres, someone who I feel like is going to get a lot more minutes. I think Lewandowski, elder statesman, respect you, but he's still 38 now? 38, 39 now.
Mid-30s.
Yeah, I think he's
somewhere there.
So obviously he's still fit, I would imagine. He's still going to be used when he's available, but obviously the injuries have been racking up a lot more, and I would like to see Ferran Torres, this new role that he's kind of this pseudo number 9 who can kind of drop in and just sort of like...
I sort of like liken him. He's not of the same quality, but in terms of player profile, like David Villa type. Not your conventional number 9, but can move around.
He's not going to get you large amount of goals, but when you need him in those right spaces, he'll be there. He's always going to keep attack busy. And again, man, I was just watching the game, just saying, and I think obviously towards the end, the game kind of just like went a bit, when it was 2-2, now you're just saying, okay, we have ourselves a game now.
Yeah.
And towards the end, you're just thinking, okay, maybe this was a bit of a too much of an ask.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like, okay. And then once again, he's done it again.
Nick one.
He's done it.
It was crazy. Levante had a chance before that, bro. Like, they had a chance before that to kill the game and win. But
it's a game of fine margins at the end of the day. It really is just a game of fine margins.
Lamine Yamal, bro. Like, even though this wasn't his best performance, but he was still like influential in games. The winning goal, the winning own goal, he's the one who put in that signature cross. Like dangerous cross. When he puts it in there, the keeper is not sure whether to come out and punch.
It's such a, I think because of the way it's moving so weird and such a weird angle that you're not sure how, when, and just. So even for me, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, I saw it and I'm like, all right, it can't be.
Yeah.
And they do it
again.
And I guess, at the death, and I think now there's just a lot that we can take off from this. I'd say this Barca team, they're not a fluke. They really are the real deal.
Yeah.
And it's just now a case of seeing how they move on. I'd say maybe this was, in terms of the performance, I'd say not a blip because they won the game, but obviously there's a lot they still need to kind of like work on in terms of the back line as well.
Yeah, and also like integrating players.
Okay.
I'd say like they made rotations. Casado, Eric Garcia, Rafinha, and Ferran Torres. They changed the way the forward line looks, and the back line had a change at fullback, Kunde resting. They need to find a way to get Rashford, Rafinha, and Yamal playing
together,
because there would be games where you need to have them so that you can rest other players. I think that's one thing that I've also learned, like
especially for a team like Barca who probably will have the desire to go deep in every competition that they're in, and you need your squad to kind of just like stretch you out throughout pause, just like for the season. But for me, I'll just say this. Barca is still looking like the favorites. They still look as sharp and as bright as ever. They still have the talent to destroy any team in front of them, and I'm keenly excited. I'm a bit nervous, as Madrid fans ourselves, but I think a lovely game of football for the neutral.
Yeah.
And I think we can just say thank you very much. Flicky time. Flicky time. Flicky time. But anyways, that was just our brief thoughts on the game. Levante versus Barcelona 3-2. Let us know what you guys think of the game. How'd you make the game, and just like everything else, we would love for you guys to constantly just let us know what you guys think. We appreciate it. We thank you. And man, from us at No Foul Plays Today, Mo and VJ, stay tuned in.